I'm Karen Milward from Karen Milward Consulting, and I'm a Yorta woman from Victoria. I provide consulting services, training, and provide facilitation services as well. The type of work that I actually do takes me all over Australia to Aboriginal communities, but also working for government departments and their agencies. I've been operating for 7 years, used to work in government before that, and I decided I could actually do more for the Aboriginal community if I actually worked for myself. I'd say the first year was a real struggle. I've used the payout from government to actually have some cash flow to start. I didn't realise how much I actually really needed. Thought that it would just be needing a laptop and a phone and money to drive the car, but you actually need more than that. But my mum and dad were in business as well, so I've had that business ethic of wanting to work hard and do well. My business is basically myself, but I also have my husband Steve, who does all the bookkeeping and he manages the administration side of things for the business. And I also work with about 5 or 6 Aboriginal consultants, and I've partnered with 2 big consulting firms, and that's worked really, really well. I actually write tenders to government, but also Aboriginal community organisations actually phone me up and ask me to put quotes in for projects, but some projects I get just based on my good reputation, I guess. I do a lot of social research, so evaluations and reviews of Aboriginal community services and projects and programs. So they ask me to go out and see what people think in the Aboriginal community, but other people that are actually working with those communities about what they think of the services that are being provided. And then I basically put all that together and make recommendations on how things should be improved in the future. There's lots of competition. I think the unique part of what I provide is that I've worked in a senior level in government, so I understand Aboriginal policy at a high level. Haven't been to every Aboriginal community, but I'd say I've gone to probably 70%. All the communities are very diverse, so they all have different stories to tell. So you actually have to do some background, find out who the people are, what the issues are, who the main leaders are in the community, who the families are, and then it's about building relationship, building rapport and trust. My goals are to keep building the business and to bring other Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people on board. I'd also like to develop some products that we can actually sell to government. And then that's sort of reducing the amount of time out on the road and being able to spend a bit more time with family. It would be great. I love what I do, the variety of the type of work I get to do, all the different people I've met. I'm 42, so I think I've achieved a lot for my age, and I've still got a long way to go. So I'm always learning, you never stop learning.
Over 7 years, Karen Milward's consultancy has delivered more than 500 cultural respect and training programs and worked with more than 100 Indigenous communities throughout Australia, as you just heard, delivering 135 projects, including the Mullumbullen Indigenous Gathering Place in East Melbourne. A proud Yorta woman, Community Person of the Year in 2005, please welcome the eponymous Karen Milward.